Oh, no.
Oh no, Will.
Hey guys, Will from Tassie Freedoms here with Joel.
Howdy.
And Daniel. How's it going? From the Southern Bush Bros. I'm here at a secret spot in Tasmania. We're going to go for a dive in the morning. It's about a bit after 10 p.m. now. We've just driven all the way from Hobart and we're up at our secret spot. And yeah, we've realised we forgot the tent.
Oh no.
So we have to sleep in the little picnic shelter. Yeah. Joel's bed's down on the ground. Yep. And I forgot my sleeping mat as well. So I've got to sleep on the table with some towels. Yeah, we're going to jump into bed, get some rest, up and early in the morning. Going to try and get some big crays. Joel's aiming for a PB. How many kilos are you looking for, Joel?
Definitely over 4 kilos. That's the dream. Over 4 kilos.
It's a big cray. What about you, Dan?
Oh, just at least a couple grams bigger than Joel's.
Bigger than Joel's. And then I'm just going to try and get any sort of cray because I want to try and build a little bit of a floating fire in a pond, float around and cook her up. We'll see how we go. Catch you guys in the morning.
See you there. Sweet dream. See you.
So the time is just before 6 a.m. Oh, that's right. And we're all getting up. I'm gonna walk about an hour into a spot and try and get some lobsters. There's my bed. Wasn't the most comfortable, but it did the job.
Nah, you're good.
Shivers.
Go to sports mode. What are you gonna do?
We lost him.
Oh no. The crawler loves putting out some smoke. We've got a big surprise for you, Will.
Oh, I love those things.
So help
Very
Will catch the
exciting.
smallest cray on the last trip. We're on to him.
So we've got to walk down this track about 3 kilometres to get to the spot where there might be a big lobster or two. Catch a couple, then go and cook one up on the fire. A river crossing. Stepping stones of shoes.
Nothing could go wrong
Just
here.
steel caps?
Nah, yeah.
They're still enough.
That worked surprisingly well.
Joel, tell everyone about your dream you had last night.
Yeah, I had this dream. It was such a weird dream, but we all got this phone call. All of a sudden he was like started getting real worried and like almost crying, like that's because he forgot to do something this morning. And so we had to drive back and we couldn't go catch any crayfish. So it was just 10 hours of driving with 0 hours of diving. And I was sad. It was like a nightmare. And I woke up and it was all right.
I'm still here.
The sun still rose, the world keeps on turning, and we're still going diving. So
Heck yeah.
everyone's a winner. I have a dream. I don't even know how it goes. Nah, I just dream of crays every night.
Every single night.
Every single night.
How do you grab a big dog?
Like a seriously big dog?
Yeah, like a seriously
Like
big
an
dog.
easy big dog?
Yeah.
I reckon you want to get on its back. I can hold you. I can need some. So you want to try to like get behind it. Come from the top of its shell, just 2 hands straight on its horns. You're holding it like that.
Wow.
And then just ride it pretty much.
Wow.
I do aim for 1 horn. Punch now. You want to go from the top.
Well, the issue is like if you're sitting in front of like a 3.5 kilo cray, you line your hand up, and its horns are like wider than your hand, so it feels really concerning. Like I'm gonna miss this thing.
I think that's why you go for 1 horn.
Yeah. So with the big ones, you just gotta grab one. I feel like for a little while you just have to hold on because you're just flat.
Yeah.
And you just be so cool.
The real key is to make sure you don't have too much breakfast, so that you're still hungry, so that your survival instincts kick in.
Yeah.
And you just never let go.
What do you guys look for when you're trying to find a big cray?
I just go where Will was looking.
Just quick. Oh, we were stuck in that. Nah, just finding big caves.
Yeah.
Just look for a big bommy. and then just kind of circle it.
Crays
That's
are
what I
like people. They like really nice homes. You
Yeah.
don't look for crayfish, you just look for crayfish homes.
And sometimes if you're lucky, you just go swimming along and there'll just be a huge cray sitting in like a rubbish little hole, and you can just easy pickings just pick him up. But that's a rare occurrence. And there's probably lots of them like that. You just never find them because you never look in the real bad spots. So sometimes you look in bad spots just to get a lucky cray. Because if no one looks there, then there's always a cray.
Ah,
Just where no one else looks is where the big crays are.
all the secrets are out.
If you find a big female somewhere, you got to
Yeah.
look really hard around that area.
Yeah, I had it one time down the south coast with Will. We found a big female, and I was like, well, there's definitely a big cray around. And then
But-
boom, Will pulls out like a 3.2 kilo cray, just out of some little rock. It's like,
Yeah. It was all because Daniel told me to have a bit of a harder look.
hard to look because the big females are sitting around.
That's the daily advice, daily words of wisdom from the Southern Bush Bros.
About all our wisdom though, so don't put it all in the video.
Yeah, it's every single thing they know. Guys, made it to the spot now. Here's Joe. Here's Daniel. We're gonna get geared up. We're gonna jump in the water. See if we can get a few lobsters. What do you reckon, boys?
I can get into them.
Maybe.
Almost feels too easy.
Good Andrew, you're right.
Nice, Daniel.
Not bad at all, look at that.
Beautiful fish. Daniel's going to weigh the crays, guys. Starting off with my cray.
Will was trying to catch a really small cray, so we'll see what it weighs at. That is a 1.99 kilo cray.
Wow. 2 kilo cray.
Just on the dot of 2 kilos. Oh yeah.
Righto, next cray. Joel, your first cray is on the scale.
Alright, here we go.
Daniel, that's a big cray.
That's a PB for Daniel.
Daniel. Will's bed's been modified. It's now a cray table. Man.
Rightio guys, before we get into cooking the lobster on the floating fire, I've got a very quick special announcement. There has been a new documentary filmed in Tasmania which is screening very soon. The documentary is called the Save the Skate film, and it's from Environment Tasmania and Patagonia and was created by Land and Sea for All. If you're aware of the Morgane skate and would like to know more about it, or you'd just like to see a Tasmanian film, you should book a ticket to the screenings and Q&A. It'll be at the State Cinema in Hobart on the 25th and 26th of July at 6:30pm and at Launceston at the Earl Arts Centre on July 30th at 6pm. The link for the tickets are in the description. Now, onto the floating fire. Alright guys, we've got this big beautiful log here that Dan and I just found in the bush. We're going to try and flatten out a little divot in this side to get the fire going. Then we're going to try and gently float it in the water, and I'm going to cook my lobster while I'm swimming around in the water. It should be a good time. See how we go.
Awesome.
Up on there, and even if it will, hopefully it's not this side. Oh, it's cold. This is real severe thing. Oh, it's almost out.
Oh no.
Okay, we're good now.
He's in.
Ooh, that's going to be tough. We can actually get that to float. Get a fire on it. Well, we've got a challenge ahead of us.
Made it.
Right, try and get the fire on it. It's definitely not going to work, but it'll be funny. Righto, so for the lunch, I've got the lobster we caught earlier, some garlic, butter, salt and pepper. Very simple. Chop up the garlic, put it in with the butter, heat it up, toss diced up lobster meat in. You beauty, we've got lunch. Down in drinking part, so we're cooking it on the fire. It looks like we've got something to work, but Dan's made a backup fire just in case.
Oh yeah. We tried to catch a small cray, but
This is the smallest one we get.
2 kilos, so. Beautiful. Mmm.
Lobster.
Yum.
Now there's the tail meat out of the lobster. I'm going to chop this up now. But Dan's got a mega fire going. What the heck?
It's a
There's
bonfire.
some serious coals going. We're not here for 3 days, Dan. We're not here for 3 days. We're here for probably 30 more minutes. Bit of garlic butter. We'll get that frothing. Then we'll chip in the lobster. Some tongs for stirring. Now the plan is now to get my floating fire going. See if we can get enough heat into it to cook up that lobster. Dan's got the lobster, I've got the pan. I'm gonna hop in the water, hang out with my fire. Is that handle gonna get too hot? Whoa. Nah, I'll be right. It's cooking too hot. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
no! Hold on, we can recover.
We're still going.
We've got a little bit of garlic butter left.
Oh no!
This is so sad.
Back in the game.
Alright Dan, bring out the lobster. Bring out the lobster. Cheers. The lobster's going in, then I'm going to try and float out and cook my lobster. I think that's enough. Put it down. Oh, no!
Oh no, Will.
It's all good. We're floating. We're floating. That's the main thing. It's cooking lobster on a floating fire. Whoa. Smoke gets a lot in your eyes. I didn't really think of that.
Can you try and push it that way?
This
Out
way?
of the smoke of this fire.
Real smoky, boys. But it's working. We are genuinely cooking in the water. I've always wanted to be able to cook while swimming because I love cooking. I love swimming. Feels wrong to be in the water with fire. Right. Not bad at all. I'm going to try and push it back to shore. It's almost done. Alright, the lobster's cooked, guys, I think, on the floating fire. I don't know how it had enough heat in it, but somehow it did. Yeah. I'll chuck a bit of salt and pepper on it, and that'll be lunch. Fantastic.
Well, that actually looks seriously good. I got a wasp in the head.
Classic. I better try the product. You actually taste the smoke.
Yeah?
That's good. Try that now.
Smoked crayfish.
It's real soft, smoky, and tender. Wow. Cameraman Joel, try that.
All right.
It's actually quite nice.
Cheers, Will.
Yeah, isn't it?
Alright, that's fresh.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. I'm in shock. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching that. That was us. Great mission to the northeast with the Southern Bush Bros. Crayfish on a floating fire. I'm all soggy and soaked, but we cooked lunch and I was in the water. How about it?
How about it?
It's really actually quite good. It's actually not bad, is
It's
it?
not very bad. Mmm.
It's actually really nice. And your job is to cook the rest of the lobster on that fire, and I'll pack up the rest of the crap.
Yeah, I might.
Having a tiny butter residue in there.
Yeah, tiny bit. Thanks, Will.
Oh, thank you, boys. Thanks for coming down and doing it. It's actually worked better than I thought.
Mmm.